So this is the time that I get to say, let's roll some dice in that game. So this is Dragonlance, Shadow of the Dragon Queen, session 21. I'm Dave, the Dungeon Master. These are the Calamine Commandos. On my, besides that, right is Tom, who's playing Kelevendros. Underneath him is Sam, who's playing Nordan. Bottom left is Mark, who's playing Sir Arthas Scalebane.
Hello.
Hello. And last but not least is Andy, who's playing Leggit.
Hello there.
Hello there. So if you are watching on Facebook or if you're watching on Twitch, please do like and subscribe. We've got 47 followers, 47 whole human beings. That some of them we don't know.
Yeah.
Thanks. Oh, Jason's played the Mark game as well. So yeah, please do. It's we enjoy it. So if you enjoy it as well, it's nice to know. So recap. Let me fire this recap off, and then we'll play the Mark game, and then we'll get into it. So the Calamine Commandos. You're in the Northern Wastes. You ventured into the Northern Wastes. You talked the what's left of the Calaman authority figures, which was basically just Marshal Vendry, into letting you go into the Northern Wastes following Lord Soth and the Red Dragon Army after it was let slip that Soth is looking for the City of Lost Name. You recce'd the coast of the Northern Wastes and met Dalamar. Dalamar, a Sylvanesti elf mage, was also looking for something magical in the Northern Wastes, and you basically grouped together. You joined forces. He told you that if you investigated the area, he might be able or should be able to triangulate the location, of the City of Lost Names. You've been all over the Northern Wastes so far. In fact, let me take you to the map. Like I say, it has been a month since we played. So, you got your map? Yep. Tidy. So you've done a fair amount. You've gone from Exiles. Wrecker's Edge is where you landed. Exile's End is where Dalamar's Sylvanesti brethren were. They weren't very nice to you. You went through a portal and ended up near Heart's Hollow. That's a sort of a secret hideaway of scavengers and vagabonds and I say vagabonds. You met a whole community there. You went to the Dragonel Spire. You've been to the Bluemore Caves. You went to the shrine last time. You've also identified, or you met some Dimonesti elves. They told you that there's a Red Dragon army camp here. And you were on your way to the fortress at the start of this session. Okay, is that a reasonable enough recap?
Yeah.
Happy with that? Okay, so Mark, if you wish to excuse yourself while we play the Mark game, I'll briefly explain the Mark game. Nice one, Mark. So Mark, when he gets up and disappears, which he will do sporadically, he'll say he's going to do something to something, or he'll basically invent something. And the Mark game is to prove that he is the most random human being on the planet. If the players guess what he's going to say, they get a free magic item. If anyone comments and you get it right, the players get a free magic item. So Jason has had a go. That our American friend, hi Jason. He went with summon this time.
Oh.
Okay.
It was a good one. Know.
Yeah.
Depends what mood he's in, doesn't it?
He's been off all day.
He's off all day, but he's very, very tired. Let's keep it simple.
Yeah, that's what I'm
thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was Jason's? Sorry.
Summon.
Summon's a good one. Especially, with him being a bit tired. Ooh.
I feel like we deliberate the strategy over the mark game more than we do over strategy for combat.
I'm going to go with liberate.
Liberate, gotcha.
Liberate. Yeah.
Oh, quick.
Monkey. No,
God.
no, chimpanzee. I'm going to go chimpanzee again.
And I'll take prepare.
Take. Hold up.
Cake.
What, Mark? Do me a favour.
I'll send you a message, mate. I'll
10,
send you a message,
10
Mark.
seconds. Not long. Go on, Tom.
Prepare.
Gotcha. He's gone into his own world.
He has, hasn't he?
That's a long. do the Team America dance.
Hey,
Wait.
what that guy's saying? I think he's saying "fuck you." Badass motherfucker.
Muhammad Jihad.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that film.
It is a good film. I've not seen it for a while, actually.
No.
So, what I was going to do is start the rolls off with a survival check. Now, if you recall, Clistron that you met at Heart's Hollow gave you sort of a crash course in how to navigate the Northern Wastes, and then while you were in the shrine, you received a blessing from Habakkuk. So you now have advantage on your survival checks while in the Northern Wastes. So, who did we designate as survival champion? Who's got the best? Unless you want to do a group one, and then we can. I'll tell you what. Let's all get involved, shall we? Everyone make a survival check with advantage.
Survival.
Oh, with advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, I'm glad we had the advantage.
That's a lot of numbers flashing up now. Oh, I saw a 22, 23.
12.
My original roll was a natural one.
I'm charismatic. I'm not wise.
What did you get then, Sam? 12.
I did it with a 12, yeah.
And so that's 2 12s, a 22 and a 23. Okay, yeah. No, that's enough for me to say that you arrive in the area of the fortress without anything untoward happening. As you start to get closer to the coast, you can it gets to the point where you can see the sea. There are a couple of flash floods that you manage to spot well in advance, and you manage to get onto high ground. As you're getting closer to the east coast of the Northern Wastes, you can see the usual smells and sounds of the sea. But what you notice on the landscape is these tall pillars of they initially from a distance look like unnatural stone rising up, but as you get closer, you can tell that it's wind and eroded stone. It is part and parcel, but these are higher up onto the cliff, so you're well above the flash floods as these spires grow. It's getting closer to night time, so you're a few days travel into this. So with your survival checks, if you all take off 2 rations just for looking around, the rest of it you'll manage to forage.
I do have the Outlander feed. I can feed us, I promise.
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I keep forgetting me. Keep reminding me, Tom. You know what I'm like. So it is getting closer to night time, so we'll call it beyond tea time. There's still plenty of light left when you notice amid the natural stone formations of the Northern Wastes, a broken 100-foot spire lies half buried. The massive spire's base and toppled pinnacle would be easy to miss were it not for the excavation site and abandoned tents surrounding them. So other than these spires, you have one spire that is it's the same colour as the rest of the landscape, this sort of red stone covering, but you realise that the stone covering in this case is stone and earth being blown onto a tower, and there is a tower underneath this spire. And the only reason you know that is because of the excavation site around it. You're a distance away, but you cannot see any movement. Nothing seems to be about. Let's say, you're perhaps 400 feet away from it.
Have you got a familiar, Sam? You have, haven't you?
No, I think you can get
Wrong
Tinker.
character. Yeah, wrong character.
Yeah, but we did level up, and I debated on what spell I would like to take, and I do have almost the perfect spell for this situation for a quiet recce. One could almost say one would travel unseen. I picked Greater Invisibility. It was that or Dimension Door. I thought we were going to be probably the most versatile, but I went with Greater Invisibility. And I've just realised I've also got a spell for my Lunar Embodiment I need to read up on.
That's a lot of things get a disadvantage to hit you, that is.
Mm.
That's going to be rubbish.
For a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it doesn't break when you use an action either, Greater Invisibility.
No, you can cast and all sort of.
Yeah, that's mean. That's mean, Sam.
Yeah. It was mean when that Arcanoloth did it to me. That's what it's mean.
So, yeah, one of us could go in invisible to wreck it, or we can
could just trust
wait the
Kender.
night.
We can see if we can get there and back without getting killed. Like last time, we had to come in, fish him out, can't take him anywhere.
Always trust the Kender, mate. What are you talking about? You're totally not going to take all the coins out of your pockets. It's fine.
Nope.
What do you fancy then, chaps?
It's not.
So can we get
Leggit if he'll go
yeah, I think that's good. That's the sensible thing that my brain's trying to think of.
A bit of stealth and recce.
Bit of stealth. Oh.
Sure.
A specky, if you will.
I'll give you I'll give you a D4 for my what's it? If I've got, I don't know if I've got it actually.
And you guidance.
Oh, I have got guidance. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got
I'll
guidance.
drop a guidance. Yeah, I'll drop a guidance on Leggit before he sets off.
Okay. Yeah, roll it then, Andy.
The
22.
22, sir.
Go on then, roll your D4. Just to see if you can get the 26.
Oh, no. So you see Leggit disappear into the shadows. There's plenty of shadows about this time of night as well. It's going to take you a good for a full recce an hour or so to have a look round. So as you get closer to the excavation site, it's completely abandoned. Not only that, it looks like it was abandoned somewhat hastily. There's still equipment around, there's still food on plates. There aren't any campfires, there's nothing to suggest to you that this has been a recent evacuation. But as you continue to look around, two other things stick out. There's all of these tents, equipment lying around. There's plenty of food around. Two things stick out. One is the tower itself. With all of this red dust onto the side, you can only just make out the fact that there are sort of crenellated edges every now and again. There's what looks like entrances, windows. And then sort of next to it, slightly off to one side, you can see a ramp. Let me read you the description. A ramp of packed clay descends from the surface through a gap in the ancient stone wall. It is completely pitch black down the bottom. And Kender, as we discovered, don't have dark vision.
He's got my
Oh,
lamp,
dear.
though, in case of emergencies that I give him.
Yeah, I've got some. Yeah. Well, I broke my orb, didn't I?
Yeah.
You did.
Well, it wasn't even you that broke it, to be fair. It was that Bell End Draconian.
He was a Bel Mart. You're right. Yes, but I've got the bullseye lantern. As soon as the but the campsite, there's nothing going on. I'm going to usher everybody else forward, saying it's safe to come forward.
Okay, so you can all see the same now.
I've only got black. Is that what everyone's got? You've got to black. Madness. Oh no! Now I've got it. I've got a map of the whole shebangle. Like, wicked.
Yeah, that's all you've got so far. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll kind of move up, kind of sword on the shoulder, but kind of a bit wary.
Okay, so you've kind of got two options. Well, you've got plenty of options. You can have a look round the camp itself. You can gather up you look for anything valuable or anything useful. You've got the tower, or you've got the ramp going down.
Shall we start at the bottom? I don't mind.
Just from observing it from outside, the tower. Expecting, does it look like there's anything going on inside the tower? Does it look like there's any activity, any recent activity around it at all?
Give me a survival check.
Definitely so. 12.
12. You can see tracks. They don't look particularly fresh or new. You, with a 12, you'd spot human-sized tracks. Not necessarily. So boots, booted footprints. With the 12, I'll tell you that there are other clawed tracks. You think draconians. Your mind automatically leaps to draconians, and you do see other larger tracks that you've seen. Sivak are the larger draconians. It could possibly be that. You're not entirely sure though with a 12, but you think humanoids and draconians possibly.
Okay, so I'd obviously disclose this to the rest of the group.
Right. No.
Yeah, but the tower itself, that seems to be sealed. The excavation goes down. No one seems to have done much with the actual going up business.
Okay. Kel's probably just start snooping around the tents, looking for any kind of written correspondence, anything that might give us a clue as to what's gone on in writing, perhaps.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if poke around for 10 minutes or so, as the light is still starting to fade. It's a gradual process this time of year, but it's still definitely getting towards nightfall. You find dried meat. You find shovels, wheelbarrows. You find a suit of leather armor bearing a dragon queen symbol, but you don't find any documentation. There's no writing paraphernalia. There's certainly no documents.
But we've got a fair idea that this is probably Dragon Army, which we probably had before, but that the armor's confirmation of it, really. Something.
Does the footprints lead out of camp or into the hole?
With Leggit's 12, which we're going to stick to for the check around, they seem to be in a random, not orderly direction. Some in, some out, some around.
Okay.
So
It's just general.
It, but not.
I'd ask Leggit if the tracks are the same age. So if the humanoid tracks are they the same as the same age as the draconian tracks, or again or some are, some aren't type thing.
You believe so? You believe it's everything that you're looking at looks like it's been abandoned perhaps a day or at least a day ago, if not longer. And the tracks would suggest the same as well. All of the tracks.
I reckon we go down the ramp. I think that if that's where there seems to have been signs of coming and going, I mean, there's probably nothing there now, but there must have been, going down there for something.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. And then if we don't find much, we can always try and scale the tower and get in at the top.
True. Right,
So I
we'll
guess
try
I'll
going down for
repel
now.
my.
Before we go in, I'd like to cast Mage Armor.
Nice one.
Sure, done.
I'll lead the way. I assume we're going in our same marching order. Me and Kel, and the ranged stealth boys at the back.
Yeah, go on, Andy.
Sorry, mate. Do I need to use my lantern, or have we got a source of light already?
I can cast light.
Save the spell slot, mate. I'll use my lantern.
It's a cantrip. But yeah, you should use your lantern, mate.
Lantern's got
Let me
a
use my
nice
fucking
friendly
lantern,
flame.
Sam.
Nice friendly flame inside.
Well, there's nothing wrong with multiple sources of light if it's what you need.
Yeah,
I'll use my lantern then. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll
I'll put light on my
but-
shield as well as an extra light source, just so it's nice and bright.
So that's the light spell, Mark. Yeah.
Yeah, the light cantrip.
Okay. Gotcha. And you're doing the same, Sam.
Yeah,
no, I'm good.
brightest day.
You're good. Okay. So,
I have dark vision.
cool. Let me give you the start of this map then. As it'll load up in a second. I'll read it out to you. I'll start again. The ramp, a ramp of packed clay descends from the surface through the gap in the ancient stone wall. It emerges into a chamber thick with dust and old air. Atop a low dais. So if I just take you, I'm just going to take Arthas in to the actual chamber. And that's as far as I'm going to leave you for now. Atop a low dais to the north stands an altar carved with candle sconces, a shallow basin, and stylized flames. To the south, a spiral stairway descends downwards. To the east, an archway leads to another chamber.
I'll give myself a D4 and make a religion check, see if I recognise the altar, if that's all right.
Oh, of course it is, Mark. Yeah.
Right, okay, so this is the check, D20 plus... So that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Love
Yeah,
dirty 20.
well done, Mark. Yeah, you straight away are drawn towards Syrian, who's the deity of creation and change, but he's also related to the sun and to fire.
I've never actually heard of that one. Is that, I mean, just completely to drag everyone out of their immersion. Is that a new one, Dave, in the new book? Or?
No. It's one of the gods of neutrality, I believe. Let me just double check, Syrian. Yeah, one of the gods of neutrality. So passionate and impulsive, Syrian is the god of alchemy, transformation, serendipitous creation, and flames. He embodies momentary excitement, flaring quickly into fiery passion, and so basically he's the Italian god.
Yeah, the Lagunini.
Yeah, so
Well,
they-
I'll relay this to the others, just in case the other didn't know. So it's not an evil altar, but it's not a good one either. So there's no need for us to desecrate it. But yeah, we'll just be careful anyway.
Yeah. So you would recognise that there's a couple of things starting to make sense to you now with your dirty 20. Is this altar seems to be an old functional altar, and it's almost as if the setup of it is to release some kind of liquid from the flame insignia. It looks like there's a funnel and then a bowl to collect the liquid. And then you're thinking about Syrian, and you're thinking about the tower, and you remember at the top of the tower what looks like, caked in this red dirt and clay, is a flame, and you suspect that the top of the tower is worshipping, quite simply, the sun, which fits with Syrians.
Right.
Old deal.
Okay. I'll relay any of that.
Yep.
To everybody else. So we've got options, haven't we? We've got the staircase. Did you say that goes up the spiral staircase, Dave?
No, he goes down.
Goes down. And what's straight in front? I'll have a look. I'll just move over.
Oh, no, whoa.
No,
Mark, make it steady.
Yeah, you're fine, Sam. You'll be able to catch up, mate. I'm not sticking to the tokens. Yeah, you know how it works.
If anything bad's going to happen to me, it may as well be me. Because I'm pretty nailed.
You're basically impossible to hit.
I'm looking forward to testing that theory. So through the east, you can see battered bed frames and straw mattresses cluttered into the room, interspersed with fragments of rotted and ragged clothing. Similarly to above, it seems to have been hastily abandoned. No signs of movement.
My theory so far is that the priests or the monks or whatever it was of the neutral guys have done one when the dragon army have arrived. What could they have wanted from here? And are they still around?
Hang on, Mark. Would they have though? Because does this look pre-cataclysm to us, Dave?
Good point.
It must be. Thinking logically, it must be, mustn't it? Because the cataclysm happened, all the gods disappeared.
Yeah.
So this wouldn't have been occupied, would it?
Yeah. What I was thinking of asking for a roll, but I'm not going to. This is pre-cataclysmic, and the fact that it was all caked in clay and sand and mud up against it, and specifically, this is an excavation site, so this has been dug into. Would you just believe? Yeah. So no, Mark. It's not abandoned recently. It's almost as if it was discovered recently and then re-abandoned.
Yeah, so something bad happened a long time ago.
Yeah, possibly the cataclysm.
Yeah.
Or something else.
Actually, yeah, we know that happened, and that wasn't very nice, apparently, from what I've heard about it. So probably that. So in that case, I think we should. Is there any? There's no other exits from here, is there, except the stairs and the one we've come in?
Are there any books or manuscripts or anything left in that room, Dave?
No. The room that Cal's just entered is. Just give me a perception check while you've entered it, then.
Sure. That's an 11.
11.
My terrible dice rolling continues, like the third session in a row.
Oh.
Okay, no, that's okay. Because you do notice that there's no manuscripts, there's no form of literature in here. But as the rest of you are sort of debating, if I may, Tom, as Kel's sort of having a poke around, you do notice a couple of things. You do notice there's a glint from the bullseye lantern as it passes over, and you see this sort of blue shine all of a sudden. And as you lean down, you can see a blue pearl, the value of which would possibly be about 150 gold. Not only that, you've seen similar, in fact, you own similar blue pearls. This is a Dimonesti pearl. But you also find various other bits of
just general clothing that you suspect would go with dragon army armor, and bizarrely 2 sets of manacles as well.
Does the place show you? You've said we know there's clay and stuff, and does it look like it used to be underwater, or is there no way to? No.
No, I'll give you that for free. This because the Dimonesti elves hadn't looked into this place because it was too high on the cliffs, so they have no knowledge of this. Not
So
only that, go on, Mark. Yep.
I was going to say something must have then brought the pearl. Something else must have brought the pearl here then.
I'm starting to form a theory that the reason the Dragon Army were here and they're in the area is 'cause they are working in conjunction with Lord Soth looking for the City of Names.
Yeah.
Lost names.
Yeah.
So clearly either they found something and disappeared or they were run off. But what would run off the entire army of men, I don't know.
You say we found, so inside in this room, we've found some manacles and some clothing befitting of Dragon Army.
Correct.
Where the clothing is there any like blood, any piles of dust to it? Do you indicate that a body may have also been there? Or is it just armor? I know there's a roll coming. So I thought if I get it all out there, you'll know which one to tell me to roll. Like, do you know where I'm coming from? Like, are we just finding a bit of clothing? Or are we going, hang on a minute, there should be a body here as well. And there's blood on the floor or something.
Give me an investigation.
Yeah.
Then, please.
I thought that's where this was going. 22.
Nice. No. What you're finding is what you've seen so far. It's been hastily abandoned, but this seems to have been a sleeping quarter. With a 22, what I will tell you is it looks like it was hastily abandoned, and then at some point later, it's been trashed.
Oh.
But the fact that there's a pearl on the floor, there's manacles, there's bits of clothing would suggest to you that they weren't necessarily after anything of value. It was just a random act of violence to break things up, almost as if a giant baby's had a tantrum in this room.
I swear I haven't been here before. It was. Can we hear? Is there, since we've been in here? I mean, I know we've not been making any particular effort to be quiet, but has there been any other noises that we didn't make?
Perception check, then, Mark, if you would, please.
This is not going to be very good unless I'm lucky. 15.
15's reasonable, Mark, but no, you've not heard anything. Yeah.
Right.
Is there any more looking at the altar we can do, or have we got all the information about that?
Well, Mark rolled well, so I've told you everything that I'm willing to impart.
Oh, there it is. There's my STSD's kicking in.
Right, I reckon then, unless anyone's got any objections, shall we cautiously make our way down the stairs in our usual order?
Yeah,
very cautiously, I think, at this point.
Right, so
Indeed.
So I'll try and make a stealth check just to, you know.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
I can go up front if you want. I don't mind because I've got advantage on stealth checks because of my shrew.
Well, I'm still going to be behind you, aren't I?
If I descend the stairs first and then
okay, then you can give it an all clear. I've just
that's all right, Mark.
Yeah. What Tom said.
Oh, Bishton's played the Mark game. Hey, Martin.
Hey.
Oh, is he watching on YouTube?
Yeah.
I pinned a post in the Twitch chat as well, so people will see that if they join.
Living in Bush.
Oh yeah.
People you don't know are trying to predict what you're going to say, Mark. How does that make you feel?
A bit like I'm in the Truman Show.
Perhaps you are Truman. All these years.
I do know you're not, Mark. I do know you're not.
That's a film I've not seen in a long time.
We watched it. We because the kids, they're only young, but we were trying to relive our childhood, me and the wife. So we watched it. They loved it. Loved the Truman Show. Properly invested in it.
I can imagine so though, because like Jim Carrey as a comedian is someone that appeals to children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although
very kind of big and large and life.
Yeah, we've discovered that there's lots of shits and holy shits in 80s films, whereas today there'd be automatically a 12 minimum. But Ace Ventura, I think it's either a 12 or a 15. And you would have thought that'd have been perfect for kids, but
it's sexual references, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
They've definitely.
I think the mask could probably be quite kid friendly. I don't know. Imagine with the bad language in that.
I watched it as a kid.
Yeah, but it was the 90s.
Yeah, it was
the
a
90s,
different
early
time.
2000s. My mum let us
different
watch.
time.
Me and Tom watched Starship Troopers at like 8 and 9 years old,
My dad
younger
let
than
me
that.
watch
which in
Nightmare
the
on Elm
late,
Street.
the mid to late 90s was terrifying.
Yeah. My dad let me watch Nightmare on Elm Street and American Werewolf in London and Salem's Lot when I was 8, and I wouldn't go into a subway for fucking years. It really did damage me. As a child, the idea that Freddy waits till you're asleep to get you is the most terrifying thing.
True. Yeah.
And the first one was genuinely terrifying when you're a child. It's like, Dad, why did you let me watch that?
Can you still remember the
I watched
rhyme as well?
Yeah. 1, 2,
Freddy's coming for you. Yeah. Sorry, Andy, what were you saying?
I was just about to say, I watched the original Texas Chainsaw when I was 10.
Yeah, that would
Hooked
be
me up.
probably traumatic. Yeah.
Oh, God.
It's very cleverly done, though, because there's no actual gore in it. It's all implied, but it's implied so well that you automatically think there must have been loads of blood in it. And you watch it and there isn't any.
Yeah.
But it's all implied that well that you just assume it. In some ways, that's worse.
Yeah.
I was just about to say, I think sometimes it's worse. The implication of things makes it a lot worse than actually just showing it on the screen.
Yeah, sometimes it's
Yeah.
like in Cloverdale. You see it at the end and go, oh, is that it? Yeah.
Cloverdale was a clever film, though. Anyway, we're digressing as we want to do.
Oh, we were going down the stairs. No, sorry, Kel was going down the stairs. Careful.
Yes. Did you want to make your stealth check then?
I'll give him a D4 as well, just in case.
I might want that D4 to be fair. Yeah. 17. Joe.
17
D4 was
is
definitely handy.
okay. So let me give you the description then, and I'll go into a little bit more detail with you. 17. So the stairs descend into a space surrounded by a series of halls and cramped rooms. A thick, rotten smell permeates the air. Digging equipment and crates have been crammed into every corner and alcove. So let me give you the visual. I'm just going to group you together, copy and paste your tokens.
Rewire me like dependent resistor. I shall be back.
What did he say?
Rewire my light dependent resistor.
No one's getting that, are they?
But
Rewire.
it is on the simpler scale.
Yeah.
I'm not learning new words yet.
He's been off all day. And he's joined yawning, so yeah, don't go. I think because Martin's gone with chicken. Now that he's gone, we can announce that. And Jason with summon. I mean, to be fair, none of you have gone overly exuberant. Chimp, prepare, liberate, chicken, and summon. We've got to. You never know. So, Tom, as you're descending, there's more. There's sort of what would you call it? Masonry equipment or workman's tools spread around. You can tell that. Remind yourself of. Behind these are sort of partition walls, And as you descend, you get a vague impression that there's a space going all the way round the outside here. But you're peering into darkness. This is because you're using your dark vision to do this, but you can't actually see as far as if you had, or about the same as you had light, but it's all dim.
Yeah.
You're aware of the fact that there doesn't appear to be any movement. But as you're coming down the stairs over this partition wall, you do see stairs leading down in the northwest corner, and there are other rooms around the edge.
Okay, so Cal tap the stairs twice with his sword, just so, which is the signal that they're cleared to come down.
Right, well,
But he isn't
I'll
going
be
to
next down.
vocalise just in case there's something he hasn't seen or heard.
Okay, sure. Okay, so descending in normal order.
Well, except for Tom, because he's already
You
there.
see?
Okay, right. So as you descend, with your perception, I've seen you've just done a perception check then, Mark.
Yeah, I thought it might be prudent.
Yeah. As your foot hits the deck, from this direction, you see what initially looks like draconians running towards you. And there's 4 of them running at you.
Which direction?
Seen from the east, from the southeast. I'll pop them on in a second, but
Yeah.
I haven't got an accurate picture of these. It's something that you haven't necessarily seen. You've seen these type of draconians before. These are the K-Pack draconians. These are the ones that sort of they're very stealthy. They normally fight with 2 daggers. They're the ones with the acid.
Don't they lick their blades?
Say again, sorry.
Don't they lick their blades and make them poisonous?
That's first and second ed, mate.
Oh.
They don't necessarily in this, but this is the one when you were in Vogler. This is the one that dropped in between all of you and almost wiped you all out. These are horrible, horrible things. These draconians, however, seem to have been mutated. They're much more bloated than other draconians, and and instead of just the sort of draconic facial features, they seem to have spawned this large, almost toad-like mouth, which is a lot wider and very smiley with razor-sharp fangs. If you wish to roll initiative.
Rather than letting them hit me in the face if not do anything, yep, I'll give that a go.
Yeah, I don't like this. Speaking of horror films,
Yeah.
these tasty draconians
Cold
running at us in the
steel.
dark.
They don't like it up.
Okay. So, like I say, these are just K-Pack draconians. So you have to imagine this sort of this toad-like visage.
So these are distinctly not the same as the K-Packs that we've seen or that we've seen in the past. There's something weird about them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. What I'm going to say then, I'll make them all visible to you. As you've descended, 2 are coming from the east and 2 are coming from the north. You hear them before you see them. So what we'll say, I'm just going to swap you round. So, Arthas, you've just hit the deck. The rest of you, this balcony, you can jump over it. You can. I mean, Kel, you'll be able to vault over that and charge north, no problem. Who was coming last?
It's going to be Nordan or Leggit. I don't know which one it would have been.
I'm easy, Andy. If you want to go up front, if you want to go third or
Yeah.
last, I'm easy.
Yeah, I'll go in front.
Yeah,
Okay.
you go third.
Third.
Right. So, Nordan, you're up the top. So, you're sort of at least 10, possibly 15 feet up. So, to drop over the side is going to take a bit of a feat for you. Leggit being nimble, as long as you climb down, you would be able to do it, but I'd take 5 feet of movement off you to get down the other side, just so you know where we are. Because, Mr. Johnson, Leggit is the first to react. You can see just coming through this gap here. In fact, I'm going to move them because there's two of them. You can see bloated Draconian C and D are about to charge your position as you get to go first.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna scurry on down, I think.
Okay,
and
so that's
where's-
5 to get
where's-
over the edge. Yeah.
Yeah,
And then that's 5, 10. That's about 15 then.
yeah, we'll call it
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Where's Draconian B?
Draconian B's just behind that one.
You said there was a D as well, C and D that was about to charge,
Yeah.
or A and B.
Yes, D's at the top. So you got A, B, and then C and
Which he said A and B were about to charge.
yes.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
all charging.
So
They're
I'm
all
gonna
charging at you.
Roll charge. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to cast Sleep at third level
Wow.
Nice.
on A and B.
Okay.
I need to
Okay.
roll
Shit ton of dice.
78. He's done the cricket.
It would be. I like cricket sounds. I find them really relaxing.
Isn't it? I want to say it's an extra
78.
2. I want to say it's an extra 2d8, mate.
Yeah, it's 5. It's 5 normally, isn't it? But on high level, it's an extra 2d8.
So you're casting it at second level.
Third level. So is that 9d8?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do it.
Send it.
43.
Oh, God, you're getting tough
all?
now, aren't you? Let me just
Is that
double
all?
check.
Obviously.
Okay. Right. Where was your center point for this? I know you said A and B.
It'd be right between the two.
Right. Okay. Roll a D4 for me then, mate. If you roll a 1 or 2, it's A. Two. Right. Thanks, dude. So A falls asleep. So he is
That's nice.
prone and incapacitated.
Nice.
So you've got 15 feet of movement left if you wish.
Yeah, I'm just going to use the extra 15 feet just to move behind the pillar. Just out of line of sight of B.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And turn.
Actually, you got 40 feet, but yeah, we'll leave you there. So Nordan, you're second fastest to respond.
So 5. Is it still 5 for me to move through Tom, or is it 10?
Where are you? Excuse me. Where are
So,
you wanting to?
Come
Towards?
down the stairs and then out this way.
Oh, you can pass. You can go through. You can go through Tom. Yeah, if you're.
Good. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cast Colour Spray on B.
Okay. Is that saving throw in my future?
Nope. It's a hit point based jobby.
Go for it.
So I've got to roll 6d10.
Colour spray's blinded, isn't it?
Oh,
If I can say
yeah.
spray colour.
So 32. I don't think it's going to be enough.
It's not enough. It's not enough. Blinks it off, sort of wipes his eyes with his fists, with his daggers raised, but no, it's not enough.
20. And then I'm just going to nip back 25, 30.
Let me just reset this.
Oh, well, I had a free use of it. It was worth a shot.
Okay. There we
Always
go. That's
worth a shot. If it had worked, it'd have been absolutely fucking great.
Well, that was the hope. So I was going to,
Yeah.
blind one of them at least.
Yeah.
It's like I say, it's free for me. So
So the Draconian is going to charge in. So it's Draconian C who's going to charge straight up to.
Me.
He's not, Mark.
Oh.
Yeah. These have a climbing speed equal to their movement speed. So this one is going to climb up the rails and try and. In fact, he's got a. No, it's going to be Kel. He's going to swing at Kelevendros. Now then, I was saying to you, daggers, these, other than this mouth, this frog toad-like mouth, they're not actually using daggers. What they seem to have sprouted is these elongated claws, which is another feature that you've not seen with dragons.
Yeah.
So it takes a claw attack at Kelevendros. Only rolls a 10 to hit.
Sounds a bit like Raz's mum.
Is a miss.
That's a miss. That takes us to your turn then.
Wow, he's having it back, isn't he? Let's be honest.
Okay. Go for it.
have it.
In the butty.
So that's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, yes, that's what we like. I'm going to re-roll that one because I can.
Yeah. So 8 plus
So 8 plus 2.
10.
So just 10.
Okay. Second attack.
Second attack is a miss.
Yeah, nice.
With a
Nine's
nine,
not going
I'm
to hit
guessing,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
And then, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, sure.
Seems reasonable.
Yep. That takes us to Draconian A, who is asleep, which gives us Arthur Scalebane's turn.
Right. I don't really want to move because everyone's by me. What I'm going to do is throw my javelin at this lad. When I can. What is it to do the thing again, Dave? The arrow? Space.
Space.
Hold
Yeah.
space bar, yeah.
That's my token. Oh, yeah. I'll javelin him.
Sure.
Yeah, I just don't want to be. I don't want to be away from everyone.
Okay.
At this point.
So you're next to someone. So throwing would be normally at disadvantage, but you're throwing at someone who's prone. So you can have a normal roll if you wish.
He's not asleep, is he? This one.
Yes.
He's not the one. Oh, he is. And that. Sorry, I'll go behind him then. Massive.
Oh, God.
So in which case it is a roll at a disadvantage.
Oh God. In which
I love
case,
Dave's
no,
grin then. Like watching me and Tom having coronaries like,
yeah, I'm not
oh, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm going to hold my action, which will be a cantrip, which I can do. It'll be Booming Blade, and I'm holding it. The condition being someone comes near me.
There is someone behind you.
No, I think I know what he's going for here, Tom.
Yeah, okay.
I think I can see what he's going for.
Okay.
So
that takes us.
Comes near us.
Sure. That takes us to Draconian B. Okay. So you fought Draconians before. With Draconian A falling asleep, you would suspect that the first thing that his companion is going to do is give him a purple nurple just to wake him up. He doesn't do that. He seems feral as this sort of acid drips from his fangs and these claws as he does run forwards into range of Arthas.
Right, so it's an attack roll with my longsword. That's the somatic component of the spell. I did mean to say I'd do that with a with thingy. Is that all right? I had every intention of, I swear.
Can you do that?
Well, not now. I've made one roll.
Well, no. Read the precise strike thing.
Actually, oh yeah, of course. Hang on. Let's see. Precise strike. That's under.
Was that because he's using booming blade? You thinking, Dave?
Well, no, I don't know if it's
a held action.
Oh.
I don't know if that makes any difference. So
because this, strictly speaking, is a reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm trying to got racial traits. No. Warcaster. No. Awesome. Where's my thing? Oh, let me just go to actions and limited use. Right, not bolstering rally, not second wind. Oh, action search. Oh, I'm so sorry.
When you make a weapon attack roll against a creature, you can expend one superiority die. Is that it?
It's not the superiority die, no, but
it's once per turn when you make a weapon attack against a creature. So
okay.
that suggests I can do it. Oh, if that's all right, then.
Yeah, so roll again then.
Roll that again. Come on, son.
I've moved D into position where he's going to go because.
Oh, I am being such a potato.
You were a bit potatoey tonight, Mark.
I am quite potatoey. I'm very sorry. Here we go again. So this is my second attempt. Oh.
15 is exactly what you need to hit him.
Oh, wait.
And for the record, there's no wrong with potatoes, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of a hash brown.
Yeah, I am a hash brown fan. I don't
like
necessarily think they're particularly breakfast. They don't feel breakfasty to me, but they do taste good.
I wouldn't say no if someone served one up on my breakfast plate.
No,
right?
exactly. If there's egg to dunk them in, or tomato juice, it's got
right.
to be
So
done.
this is intriguing now. So you've got a D8 booming blade. You've got a D8 precise strike. You've got a D8 for your natural attack plus your strength, I believe.
It's going to be 3d8 plus. What's the actions? 5.
Okay.
So here we go.
$16?
16.
Nice. Getting there, mate. So that Draconian is going to make an attack at you.
Yeah, go on, move. Go and attack me, mage friend, like you were going to. Numpty, go on.
He rolls 21 to hit you, Mark.
I'll take that one, to be honest.
Okay. So this is going to be twofold. This is going to be 4 points of piercing damage.
So that's 1.
And 7 points of poison damage.
I'll have to take that.
Would you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, Mark?
Oh, no. Constitution, here we go.
And just quickly on the subject of hash browns, best form factor, the little waffle ones you can get from Aldi. Like little waffle shaped. They're just extra crispy.
Nice.
I don't get pluses to that for being near a paladin.
You get a +3, mate.
Oh, so that takes me to 14.
14?
Yeah.
D&D Beyond's a little bit slow tonight, the old edge. Let me just refresh that.
So it's only just got through my temporary hit points.
So your save was 14. Okay, you have saved, is all I'll tell you. So I'm not going to tell you what it actually does. This second Draconian is going to get into a position where he can flank Kelevendros.
Ooh.
So he's going to roll his attack with advantage. Doesn't roll particularly well. That's 14 with advantage.
That is a miss. Basically, he's 20 at the minute because of Shield of Faith.
Gotcha.
Nice.
got the website,
So that takes us to the top of the round again, Leggit. You're not. What I'm going to say to you, Andy, is you're on the ground. This Draconian's 10 feet up and looking in the opposite direction, so you're not going to provoke an opportunity attack if you do want to move away.
Oh, I was just about to ask that. Yeah. Okie dokie. So I'm going to move round to Draconian Beth and have a sneak attack against this chap here. With
Sorry, mate. Which chap?
Draconian B.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Not enough. Misses.
Okie dokie. I'll give myself steady aim. Never mind.
Were you moved?
I did move.
Yeah.
You're right. Never mind. Moving on.
Okay. Nordan's turn.
Well, a quick question, Dave, because I feel like we've done it in the past, and I'm not sure if it's 100% right. I get Lunar boons, which means I can reduce meta magic feat costs.
Yeah.
3 times per long rest. Can I only reduce it by 1 per use, or can I use all 3 points to reduce it by 3?
3 times per long rest. No, you can only use it. You can only use it singularly 3 times.
1.3 times. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use one of them. I'm going to twin cast haste on both the fighters. So if you apply, Mark, have you got the haste thing that I created attached to your character sheet?
I haven't, no. But
Right.
what's the pluses? I'll write them down.
You got +2 to your AC. You gain an extra attack or bone or some other bonus. I'll read it out to you in a second. I have created an item that you can attach. You can turn on and off. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast haste on both the boys.
Right, so it's +2 AC.
+2 to AC. That bit I can remember, which I know is probably a big one at the minute. +2 to AC, advantage on dex saves, and additional action. You can either attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. I'm
So I
now
can't cast a spell.
concentrating. I'm concentrating that lasts a minute.
Okay, cool. Right, Mark, in your inventory, you've got a haste ring.
So if you click that, it'll apply the AC bonus and stuff.
So I've equipped it for you. Remember, after the combat or after the haste has gone, to unequip it.
It's still AC's only 21 still.
Just refresh, mate. It'll come up.
That'll be one,
Anything
mate.
else from you then, Sam?
Yeah, I'm going to step back, Dave. Sorry.
Okay.
About that bit.
Stay near me.
Just going to. Yeah. No, I'm going to let the Kender take the hits.
Okay, so bloated Draconian C, who is also flanking Kelevendros.
Sorry, are you hiding behind a Kender?
Yep.
You're effectively hiding behind a child.
Yep. I saw a meme on
Right.
Facebook earlier of, is it a horse rider coming off a horse, I think it was, and as he was coming into the crowd, a bloke grabbed a ginger child and pulled it across the front of him. And that's sort of, imagine what I've just done. I've just picked up Leggit and put him in front of me.
Nice.
I'm a terrible person.
That's 21 to hit Kelevendros.
Not with haste, it's a miss. I'm now
Yeah.
AC 22.
Cal's turn. 3 attacks.
So, yeah, he's having it back. Full bore.
Right.
Okay, go on up.
First one is a 26 to hit.
Yeah.
19 on the die. Reroll that 2.
So 8 plus... It's 10.
So man. Second attack. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
14 slashing damage.
Nice.
Gonna need your last attack. Yeah.
Attack number 3 is a 10 to hit, which misses.
Misses.
Don't you
Yeah.
get, just sorry to butt in it, but when you get an additional action and when you've got 2 attacks, doesn't taking an action mean you attack twice?
No, it says specifically 1 attack. I'll double check. I'm pretty sure it very specifically says
It does.
1
That'd
to stop that from happening.
Yeah, because it is a bit Kong, but
It is. So that's bloated draconian A is still taken out of the fight because he's asleep, but it does take us to Arthur Scalebane. Sir Arthur Scalebane.
Right. So this one that's just attacked Kel.
Yeah. He's
going
not very well, Mark.
Okay, I'm not going to use my ability thing. I'm not going to waste one. I'm just going to go in with a normal longsword attack.
Okay. 23 hits.
Oh, minimum damage.
That's okay. How does that one die now then? Before you commit to this, Mark.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to ask you to do this first. Would Kel and Arthas make a dexterity saving throw, please?
Which you've got advantage on.
Yeah.
So that's a 13 for one roll. Yeah, 13.
plus 3. Because you get plus 3.
16.
Nice.
And I've got a 21.
Nice. Okay, so you've both passed. If you recall, when the K-Pack Draconians die, it dissolves into acid that splashes at those around them. So anyone within 5 feet, which is just you two. So having that said, Mark, how does it die?
Right, it's on the stairs, isn't it? So I think the way that would go, I've hit it right in the right in the throat with the flat edge of the sword on the backswing. It's crushed its throat and it just gurgles and falls off backwards, breaks its neck as it hits the floor, and sizzles away, not hurting us because it's down there.
All right, nice. Okay, so let's move him to over there then. I like that, Mark. That gives you your second attack then, Mark. Second attack
is the guy that I originally hit.
Which is this fella, yeah.
Yeah. I can't cast a spell, can I? It's got to be a normal longsword.
Yes, you can. You can.
Well, in that case, that's exactly what I'm doing. There's no one within 5 feet of him, so it's going to be. Yep. So this is the longsword attack for the spell component. And so, oh no, I don't want. It's the start. I'll not use a thing. It's already been hurt. I'll see if I can get it without.
Okay. Right.
Why have I just rolled damage when I've not hit?
Confidence, Mark. That's what that is. Confidence.
Yeah.
So 24 hits, yeah.
So.
Are you keeping your 12 damage?
If that's okay.
Yeah, I thought you might. Did you say Booming Blade as well? So it's an extra D8 on top of the 12.
D8, yeah. So roll that.
Wait, Booming Blade doesn't apply yet.
Oh.
It does, because he's above level 5. 13.
Oh.
Yeah, I had to double check that a lot to make sure it was a point.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna be nasty with Tinker soon, mate.
Yeah.
Right, bloated draconian. He's going to try and hit you back, Mark. This is a near impossible task. He rolls 19.
Nope.
So D, the one on Kelevendros, is going to attack Kel. He rolls well, 23.
That hits.
Okay.
Right, I'll ask him, Dave. I've been thinking about how to do this, and the fair way I can think about it, because you don't do it unless he gets hit. So that means you already have to have rolled with advantage. So the way I was going to say to play it, if it was all right with you, is if it cancels out the second roll. So he has to go with the one that hit first.
That was a normal hit. That wasn't with advantage, so you can just use your reaction
in that case, I'll just make you re-roll it then. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. The second roll is in 11. Yeah.
That is in horrible.
You boys are getting pretty tough. So Leggit's turn. Come on, Johnson.
8. So, bonus action, study aim, and firebolt with sneak attack against Draconian B.
Go on then.
He's David. And you do. Sorry. Montage. Fuck's sake. Oh,
Thanks for coming, mate.
poorly.
Nordan's turn.
Thanks for coming. See you later.
It's nice to know you're in.
I might play this game. I'm going to throw a firebolt at Draconian B.
Go for it.
That's a 19 to hit.
That hits, mate. Well done.
11 points of fire damage.
Okay, so you know how these things die. How do you want to take that one down?
I think Nordan's probably shown off a little bit, so maybe he thinks it's going to be an accurate shot. It's really not, and probably just slams him in the chest or something. People's like aiming for a headshot to show off.
Okay. Turns, splashes acid over Arthas, though.
Do I still get advantage on this?
Yep.
Yep.
You
And +3.
And +3, yeah.
Wicked. Right, here we go. Fingers crossed.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
you're
you've got to be within,
concentrating,
10
Sam, aren't
feet
you?
of me.
Yeah,
I am
that's
concentrating, yeah.
that's a pass. With, I imagine. I hope with the 19.
Yes, mate, yeah. So you're both concentrating. But that takes us... anything else from you then, Sam?
Probably just dance around Leggit a little bit. Obviously, I'm aware I need to stay close to the guys. Oh!
Unnecessary, isn't it? It's just unnecessary, this.
You just pick on
Entertaining me, dude. Kel's turn.
Yeah, so he's just going to hit the other one 3 times in the face. Because
Uh,
it's working. There's no need to change tactics. 21 to hit.
and your damage.
12
Well,
points of damage. 4.
yeah.
Second one. 18 to hit.
15, and your damage.
13 points of damage.
Okay, go for it.
Number 3. 21 to hit.
Yes.
Hey, I'm happy with that. And I'll re-roll that too real quick.
Okay, so 9 plus... What is it with you? Every single time, Tom. Every single time.
Yeah, that
You've
was
either
still
rolled exactly the same or worse.
36 points of damage.
Yeah, still pretty good.
Still, yeah, I'll take it.
He's not down though. So we know one's asleep. It gives you a chance. Not...
Go on, Mark.
Finish him.
Is it my go?
Yes.
Superb. Right, yeah. Attack on Jeremiah.
Go on, then.
I'm just going to hope I hit him at this stage because he's not on. It doesn't look that well.
Punish Jeremiah, Mark.
Well,
Make Jeremiah your acidy bitch.
yeah, he's my acidy bitch.
Natural 20.
Yeah. So that's the crit damage, and then and is that another 2d8?
2d8.
Because of the crit. Here's the extra damage.
19.
Yeah.
Okay, so dexterity saving throws with advantage at +3 from Kel and Arthur.
What are you saving throw? Oh, that's a natural 20 again.
Nice.
And an 18.
Yeah. So how do you want to kill it? How do you want to dodge the acid?
Right, so that one again, it's slightly raised up, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think he's gonna force it back, with flurry of blows, forcing it to parry back to the guardrail, and then just sort of lean back and just foot in its chest straight over the the little bit of balustrade, lands on its neck, and when its neck cracks, you hear a boom like thunder.
Nice. Okay. So all you've got left is the incapacitated, prone Draconian. Still softly snoring in the entry to the east. what would you like to do?
I'm going to I'll turn to Kel and say we should kill it, but I don't think it's not very honourable. Shall we just tie it up?
Or I mean, we throw a
Yeah.
stone at him and wake him up, and then let him come and fight us, because that's he's a mindless creature at this point.
Yeah, they are
Please give him a chance to
demonstrating.
fight.
In that, no, if actually you're right. If it's feral, we probably put it there. I could class it as a mercy killing.
Oh
So-
yeah, I mean they're clearly mutated. They're clearly not in the right mind.
Right, I'm going to go over Dave and just give it a
Coup de
coup de
grace.
grace while it's asleep. Say, I think I could justify that. I'll have to make a saving throw again.
Well, we also need to actually finish it off. So you're rolling with advantage to hit it, and it's an automatic crit on the damage.
Righty-ho. Sod it. I'll put a thing into it. I know I don't get any extra advantage, but I get an extra D8. So attack with advantage. Um,
15 only just hits. So let's work this out. So you've got 2d8 for Booming Blade, 2d8 for Precise Strike. So that's 4d8. That's 68 plus 5.
right, so here comes the 68.
It's all about the dice and anger, Mark.
Yeah.
32,
7.
37 leaves it on 2 hit points. Which I mean, someone else is going to have to finish it off.
Fireball.
Well,
Yeah.
at the end of my turn, then I'm going to step back 5.
It is going to get an opportunity attack at disadvantage on you.
Or let it.
But-
let it.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I know it seems silly, but I was just following the rolls natural
No.
one. So
Oh,
it's still on the floor. So yeah, you know what? Let's just kill it, shall we? It seems silly
yeah,
to.
say,
Those draconians.
the rest
not
of us
do
are
that.
going to kill it.
This is the thing you and I were discussing, Tom. I can't remember what it was, and I don't know if I've spoke about it in the game, but the team we've got is very well built to work as the team it is. If one of us died, you just have to build the same character again, because I don't know where else you could go unless 2 of us died. Do you know what I mean? Because we've got
Yeah.
this really good, like you throw us in a
Cohesive unit.
combat, we work really well. Unless it's a really tough combat, for whatever reason that may be, we are a well balanced team.
Well, I particularly with Booming Blade and the moving, because I thought they're going to run past me because I'm massive and armoured and try and hit you who can do loads of damage and wearing cloth.
And that was why I stopped Tom, because I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's what I was
it's like
thinking. I was
he's
thinking
gonna
you're
run-
going to
he's gonna wanna
stop
run
anything
past
coming
me.
at me.
Yeah, he's going to want to run past me. Now he's not going to want to run past me. Right, they're all down then. So, is there anything? They haven't even got weapons, have they? You were saying it's just their claws.
No. Most of their armor is ripped away as well. They did look as if they'd gone feral with these sort of toad-like mouths and these claws. They also seem to be slightly discoloured as well. They had sort of patches of bright red skin, other than the usual scales.
I'm going to ask Nordan if in his experience as being a magic guy, is there any sort of arcanic reason why this could have caused this?
You can make an Arcana check if you wish.
I'll give him a D4. Just
Get a knife, maybe start doing an autopsy as well, start cutting them open, see if we can find anything.
Okay.
So that's 22 plus a D4.
I'm going to go and flog a greenie. I shall be back.
So that's 24, Dave. We need to remind Mark when he comes back, he needs to take your haste off, Tom.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Okay, 24. Yeah. Especially with the autopsy, you look at the claws, and next to the claws, you can see what looks like little pods, as if the pods are going to be deposited when the claws hit something. as if it's a way to pass infection on. And it's that triggers your memory. And then you think about these red frog-like features, and they remind you of Slard. The Slardy are creatures they're extraplanar creatures from Limbo, the plane of pure chaos. 24. And you know that Slard generate from a spawning stone. So in the depths of Limbo, this extraplanar, this other plane of existence, this whole different reality from your own reality. The leader of, I'll go into boring detail because I know you like to geek out occasionally. The leader
all, Dave. I'm listening.
the plane of Mechanus, which is the lawful neutral plane, which is the clockwork plane where everything is run orderly. That's where the Modrons come from. The leader, called Primus, thought he could create order out of chaos, and he created this thing in Limbo, which eventually turned into a spawning stone, which generated these Slard, the whole race of this Slardy culture. And ever since then, they've started to propagate across the multiverse. And you know that this is an insidious race. You've seen how they reproduce with this pods being infected into someone. And you would know with a 22 that in 3 months' time, if anyone's infected, it would burst this tadpole from their chest, very alien-like. And then that would possibly go on to regenerate and propagate further and further and further.
It's a proper alien type situation then, isn't it? And I mean the movie, not aliens in general.
So your suspicion is that the Draconians have been taken over by Slard.
Can we safely move the bodies without disturbing the pods?
The bodies have melted into acid, which is a draconian feature.
And the pods have dissipated.
Oh, actually, yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll say you investigated the fella that was unconscious first.
Okay. Yeah. So the point I'm getting at is that the 4 bodies then aren't at risk of spreading this infection.
Not anymore, because they've turned to acid.
Cool. Because I would then obviously cleanse in some, probably with fire, because fire tends to be my go-to.
Yours everything. Yeah.
Did none of us get hit then, or are at risk of being infected?
1 hit against Arthas, and he made his saving throw.
Okay.
So do you wish to tell Arthas what you've just discovered? Because he was
So Nordan will turn to Arthas and be like, so in the year 1980 they're going to make this movie called Alien. If you haven't succeeded, you'd have basically been alien.
Face huggers. No.
Pods in nails inside you, infected. 3 months later.
Nice. I'm quite glad that didn't happen. Where did they come from?
They from Limbo.
They came from north and east, didn't they?
Yeah. Oh, I thought you meant the actual infection then.
Oh. We'll have to be
thinking of
so real caution.
Reuse of Healing Word and bamf that on Arthas.
Okay.
A divinely favoured one.
Mark, just remember you need to go in your inventory and unclick the haste ring.
Right. Have done so, thank you.
Max healing 7 points.
Is that who's taking that? Oh, thank you. I'm on full again now.
You're the only one that got hit me.
Yeah. 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Just a quick question while we're talking about hit points and stuff, just before we carry on. I've got 5 temporary hit points and inspiration. That was from the shrine, wasn't it? And we carry that until we use it.
You got 5 temporary hit points from the shrine, and you got the inspiration because you all had a wicked game last time.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool. So I need to use it.
Yeah.
I forget to use inspiration a lot.
Yeah.
As Dave told you, sorry, go on.
No, go on, Mark. Be fine.
I was going to say, ask if David said to Sam that for the what's it game, our other game, if we're both on, we can do a horrible lot with his booming blade, because I can hit it from 10 feet away, which means it's got to attack me or get disadvantage, and you'd get to resist the damage. And if it moves towards me to hit me, it's going to take your booming blade.
Yeah, that's a tactic.
Yeah.
Now that Tinker's, at the level he's at, and he's
sorry, that's
serious
a totally
dude,
different game, but I was excited about that.
So, how come Tinker's back? What's Tinker playing in?
Avernus.
Avernus.
Same as Ace.
Yeah, me and Jake brought them across.
Is it the same character, or is it just based on
So-
a character from?
Yes, I'm going with a very similar build. The problem is, because I wasn't in the first session, Tom did a really boring voice for his character, so I can't do it for Tinker no more.
You can.
I can't, trust me, Tom. We'd be there all night.
Yeah, that's we can just sit and have a conversation with everybody else.
I remember Tinker's voice. Hello.
It doesn't have to be slow. It could just be complete monotone.
He was completely monotone.
Yeah.
Like, considering he's a high intelligence character, he will sound thick as shit. Anyway, sorry. Right, okay.
So where are we going to head? Because
Well, there's part of me that wants to go east first.
I'm happy to follow your instincts. It's good as any, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, should we just recce these rooms first, and then
East and west, yeah.
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 Yes.
So just having a peer around the corner, you see what looks like partitions, rooms with various bits of mining equipment, digging equipment. But of note, just here, you can see what looks like a hastily constructed barricade into what you suspect is a chamber beyond, into a room beyond. The rest, it's all sort of open. That's a crumbled stairs down that no longer exists. Stairs up that no longer exists. I'll give you the other side as well, just for expedience, because they're both the same side. You've got the stairs going down is the only way to progress from this this level.
When you say, and it might just mean you're getting caught up on the language there, Dave, you're saying partition. Is that it looks freshly built out of wood, or is it's just a wall and you're just using the term partition?
The barricade here.
Not the barricade. You're using the term. I think when you were referring to the walls, you were saying partition. I might be just getting hung up on
so
language.
they're like sort of partition walls. So if you would imagine, if you go into sort of an office type complex, these are sort of partition walls, thin partition walls that mostly go up to the ceiling. These don't go quite up to the ceiling, so as you were descending down, you could just see over the top. But they are stone, thin-ish partition walls.
Are they old stone?
Very ancient old stone. Yeah.
Okay.
Most of the equipment, however, looks relatively new. You would guess it's part of the excavation kit.
Are there any like big chests or? Well, I mean, I'm looking at the map and I can see lots of like crates and stuff. But are there any like decent looking chests that we might look at and go, "Oh, that might be worth a butcher's"? Or
yeah, I mean, after you've had a good recce round of all of it, there doesn't seem to be any other movement or any other sign of life. There's 3 bullseye lanterns. There's 6 flasks of oil. There's 100 feet of hempen rope, 4 vials of acid, and 3 sets of mason's tools. So there's lots.
I think we definitely want to swipe the acid and the oil.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to
I was
say
about to say,
like your strange substances to use in unusual places.
Mm.
well, I need the oil from a lamp, so yeah.
No, your
do with a
lamp's
couple of-
perpetual flame. The one I gave you.
Is it?
Yeah, because he cast it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Cast the spell Perpetual Flame.
How many
Okay.
flasks of oil and acid were there, sorry, Dave?
So 3 bullseye lanterns, 6 flasks of oil, and 4 vials of acid.
They could
Can
be
I
used for all
can I
sorts of
take
things.
2 of those flasks of oil? Because I have a
Mhm.
feeling they might be useful for me.
For burning things down, setting stuff on fire.
Mm.
I'm not wearing my sorcerer's t-shirt, otherwise I'd be like, "See you, pyromaniac."
You can have all of them.
on.
Yeah.
It's just as long as we've got
Well,
them.
if we
like, I'm
need
happy to
it,
take
as
them
long
off.
as we've got, someone's got it on their person.
Well, I'll carry it.
I was about to say I'll take a couple just because.
Okay,
You
well, should we
spread
go
it out
3
a
and
little bit.
3?
Yeah, do you want to go 2
Yeah,
and 2
mate,
on the
yeah.
acid as well?
Yeah, because I was thinking like it's another one that I imagine would be interested in dissolving stuff or set it on fire.
Indeed, you're
Whereas-
right.
Kel and Arthas probably shouldn't be set loose for either things, really. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'll just give Kel a slightly worried look when I see him divvying this stuff up. It's like, oh.
Yeah. -1 intelligence probably isn't going to go very well.
Well, I've put in the campaign chat for when or general, I should say, chat. I've put one of the Path of Fire videos with the number. I put it's underneath. It says 2344, and that's one of the points you'd skip to if you wanted to watch that. And the Viking song that I made Dave listen to earlier. I've a link to that as well. Yeah.
Oil flask and vial of acid for 2.
So we're going to tear this barricade down, lads.
Yeah,
Are we going to
Or
look
do you
over the
wanna knock on?
barricade first?
yeah, let's have a look over
Or-
it.
I was going to say, knock on and you say, look, lads, come out with your hands up or we're going to come in swinging. And we'll find out if anyone's in there.
Somebody hold me up. Hold me up and just throw me over the barricade.
Yeah,
Nordan's
get
been
on
doing that for the whole game so far. Isn't he?
I question if Jordan's actually strong enough to manage it, if I'm honest, with his little twig arms, but
Ooh. I'll have you know, I have a strength of 10, thank you.
so, as I said, little twig arms.
So from the other side of the barricade, as you start doing whatever you decide to do, you hear an elvish voice, a female elvish voice, coming back. And it's similar to the Dimonesti accents that you've heard before. And in Elvish, this whoever she is will say, "Stay away! Don't come any closer."
We're
Oh.
friends. The dragon people have gone.
We're friends of the Divinesti elves.
Okay,
We
so
met some of your kind before.
Did
okay,
help them at
roll
the shrine.
persuasion on that then.
Would be a natural 20, I think, Dave, on that dice.
Yeah,
28.
okay. So the barricade starts. Give it. And is it? Do I have your word that it's safe out there?
Well, we killed the 4 infected creatures out here, and there's nothing else that we've seen so far.
Oh, maybe you can help. So she starts taking down the barricade, and she says, "Please come. There's someone in here that might need your help." As you take the barricade down, you can see inside there are 2 humanoids. One is not visible to you at the minute. One is a Dimonesti elf, a woman. She has the standard blue skin, long green hair, and she's got sort of iconography around her and various sort of tassels. She's slightly more ornately dressed than Ishvern that you met before. and she's pointing towards a human that's lying on the floor. He is very diaphoretic. He's pale and clammy, and he's sort of frothing slightly out the corner of his mouth, and he seems very, very poorly as his eyes sort of flicker. He seems to be in and out of consciousness, and she'll say,
Go
on, Sam.
Go on. I was going to say, how
She'll
did he
say,
get injured?
It was those creatures. They attacked him. They attacked
I
him
roll-
quite a while ago.
Can I roll a knowledge check to see if there's anything we can do for him medically, magically?
Sure. Have
My understanding of it.
have a medicine check then. I'm
Not
tempted to
strong.
say have advantage on this because you kind of know what you're looking for.
Yep, I rolled 2 6s.
You did. So you yeah.
Sam, you've got an ability that you can change that score, do you not?
Yeah, I'll make that an 11, Dave.
So with an 11, you don't find the source of the injury. He has what looks like bruises and scars, but there's nothing to suggest that there's a specific source of the injury. And from your medicine check, you're not sure if you can help him from a mundane medical point of view. It would be pretty much trial and error from your perspective, but you would guess with an 11 that he hasn't got long left.
And it's
Would a
definitely the disease that we've just...
Almost certainly, yeah. I mean, it's, yeah.
What about could I do an Arcana check to know if there's a magical means to help him?
Well, that medicine check kind of is a
Yeah.
kind of a catch-all, really.
Would a lesser restoration work? Well, that's the best
We'd
I've got.
we'd have to try it and see what happens.
I mean, it doesn't sound. To be honest, it doesn't sound like it would, but unless it counts as being poisoned.
Oh, I was going to say, unless it falls into the poison category. So Nordan will turn around to this lady and say, listen, I'm aware of the disease. Without finding its infection point, I'm not 100% sure if we can help him. There is some magic that we can try, but looks more like we may have to ease his passing rather than cure him. Until Tom puts his hand up to tell me something else.
Can I cast Augury, Dave, and see if I can? So
get the read
the
and
question
find
that
out what
I'd
it
be
is.
phrasing would be. Let me just read this. Omen from another world. So casting gem and laser sticks, rolling dragon boats. I don't have the items worth 24 gold pieces. I've never brought them.
This
So-
is part of a feature, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just
It's
read
a
the
free
feat as
gift,
well.
Okay. Bear with me.
Because it seems ridiculous that you can't use it if it's a feat to specifically use it.
You cast without a spell slot. You can cast a chosen first level spell and the augury spell without a spell slot, and you must finish a long rest before you can cast either of these spells again in this way. You can also cast these spells using spell slots you have of the appropriate level.
You'd have gathered the equipment, mate. Whatever you need. In fact, what would Kel be using to cast this divination spell?
Literally, the next bit says I can use a holy symbol as a spellcasting focus for any spell. So I can use my holy symbol, which would actually make sense.
Yeah, it would.
So yeah, maybe he's just kind of
Well, if it's a disease or poison, we can help. If it's not, we can't.
holding his holy symbol out, and he's kind of focusing. And he's basically asking Paladin the question because he doesn't know what else to do.
Sure.
if we cast lesser restoration, so we cast healing magic on this man, can we assist him in not dying?
Okay. So you receive the response from Paladin as wheel.
Wheel.
Yeah, so yeah, and Cal would turn around to Arthas. You should try. You should at least attempt to heal this man.
I'll attempt lesser restoration, Dave.
Okay. So you cast lesser restoration, and as while this is happening, the woman will look incredulously from Kelevendros to Arthas as you're both casting and performing these divine magics. As you spot around her, she's got symbols of Habakkuk. You would recognise this as sort of the holy woman of the Dynasty elves, who clearly has no actual abilities. What with the gods disappearing. So I'm gonna skip over the conversation that you have. You've basically proved to her that the gods have returned, and she's convinced that the gods have now returned. And after only about 2 minutes, and certainly moving closer to 5 minutes, this human, his skin returns to a more healthy colour. The sweat disappears as you wipe it off his brow, and he looks like he's sleeping fitfully. Lesser restoration seems to have done the trick.
Oh, wicked!
Nice.
I'll let her know that
He's not wearing dragon armor, is he, Dave?
No. If anything, you
We should ask that first.
well,
Really, and then we stab him in the face.
Yeah. So this woman now is she's sort of resting his head. So she's kneeling down, his head's on her lap, and she's sort of stroking his hair, and she starts to talk to you, and she'll identify herself as Yirkal. And she'll say, I was the leader of the Dynasty elves. I was taken away from my fellows. The rest were taken north to the dragon army camps, but I was given a slave role here with a lot of other people. And she'll point to the human, and she'll say, "This is Roan. He told me of a secret village further into the northern west."
We know this place.
yeah.
It does. Go on, Andy.
While all this is going off, can I roll sleight of hand to nick the Divinity Pearl off the L?
Sure. Roll your sleight of hand then. So Roan comes to consciousness for long enough to say that he can reward you with 1,000 gold if you take him back to his home. And he mentions Heart's Hollow.
Always loaded.
Yeah. Right, Mr. Johnson.
Just for the record, I have other stuff in my inventory as well as that pearl, mate. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I'm
I'll
well
get
aware
to
of
that
the fact
later.
they're
Don't worry.
loaded.
So you manage to lift a few trinkets from her. But she doesn't have anything of value. So they're mostly sort of, it's like a fish skull, like a cartoon fish skeleton.
I was specifically going for Kel for the.
Oh, I beg your
pearl.
pardon.
Oh,
Kel's passive perception is 13. That's. Oh, here we go. I've just realised what he's going to do. Yeah, the pearl's yours.
So I've got.
Go on, Tom.
So I've got all of the party gold on my character sheet. To be fair, I've got a chalice that's worth of gold, 1,000 gold pieces.
Stop. Just let him do what he's doing. Get on with it, Johnson, and we can move on with our lives.
I've got 1,000 gold pieces.
Maybe we did split it up. I can't remember.
It's not monetary value. He's after something far more precious. Get on with it, Johnson.
He's trying to get laid.
How did you know?
Because I've met
He's
him.
going to take her hand. He's going to take her hand and he's going to place the pearl in her hand and say, "Lady, I think this belongs to you," and then wink in a really corny way. Did you just
Right.
shudder then, Dave?
Yeah, I did.
You just shuddered.
You just winked at me, bro. I was looking right at you, and you winked at me. It provoked a shudder. What do you want from me?
Yeah. Okay.
Reconstitute Robert Kelly, whoever he is. Yeah, Roger Melly. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Right, roll your persuasion then. You can have advantage. Oh,
I'm so going to cuff this Kender when I get a chance.
you know, there's certain choices in your life. You think, I'm starting to think back several years ago when me and you worked together, Mr. Johnson, and I said to you, "You ever fancy playing D&D?" I mean, what?
I know what's happened.
Uh,
I've just
See-
evolved all your nostalgic, love for the game into smut. That's
hours,
what I'm doing.
Andy.
hours of research I do for this shit, and look what you're doing.
And in the next campaign you need to play a
Yeah.
bard.
Yeah, I actually never thought that, mate. Yeah, I do want to. The bard would be good fun.
And then you can do whatever you want.
Don't encourage
Yeah.
it. Perhaps you could play your bard Mandalorian, mate, when we eventually get around to playing Star Wars.
I don't know how that'll work, but yeah, okay. Think about it.
Right,
Or,
20.
as a suggestion,
Yeah.
Sam, if you want him to play a bard, you need to be the DM for that game, so Dave doesn't have to suffer it. I've got you back, Dave. I've got you back.
No, because I'd go out my way to kill him.
Right, let's get this resolved. So what's okay? So with the 23, she sort of double takes you, and she'll say, "Oh, yes, this is an heirloom of my people. Oh, thank you."
Was that all in Elvish as well, was it, Dave?
No, she's speaking in common now. I'm assuming
that's a
that you
shame.
can't all speak. Actually, no, it would because it would be Elvish. Can Leggit speak Elvish?
No.
Ah, fuck off then. Thanks, Sam.
I can,
Je
though.
suis.
That's
So can I, yeah.
brilliant. That's 20 minutes of my life I can actually claim back. Shut up, Johnson. I'm not looking at you anymore.
It's just going to say, "Sorry, my lady, I don't speak Elvish, but I do speak the language of the law."
Love, yeah.
Maybe we can continue this conversation later.
Mate, it's that bad. I knew that was coming just before you finished the sentence.
I think we all did.
So Cal's going to translate for him. And he's
It
just
brings
gonna
me
say-
joy or making you squirm.
He says
Brings
that
me
he
immense
thinks
joy.
this is yours. And he thinks you're very, very ugly. And I don't know why he thinks that's socially acceptable to say, but he's just that guy.
Yeah.
I'm very, very sorry. He's very rude.
He said, "You don't sweat much for a fat lad."
So she looks, from what Kel's just said to her, she sort of smiles towards Leggit, takes the pearl, and then turns away and continues the sensible conversation that the dungeon master's done all of the homework to try and memorize. And she will continue to tell you the story of how she and Roan managed to escape. As they were excavating this site, the slaves found what they called it was sort of a crystal, a large crystal, the floor below. And once they found this crystal, the leader of Virus had decided that he could use it to create more draconians. But in the process of trying to use this stone, more of the frog creatures appeared, and they were inundated with these frog creatures. They managed to escape, but Vira's brought them back, and they were forced into more slave work while this invasion happened, until eventually the Slard overtook everything. She believes that Vira's is still below, and she knows that at least one Slard is still down below as well. But she also similarly to what Ishvern tells you, she'll say, I must return to my people. I must let Ishvern know that I am alive. But if you can rescue all of my other fellows, that would be appreciated.
There's
Does
already a
she
plan in
know
place,
where?
my lady.
Does she know where the camp is?
Yeah, Ishvern's already told you, so that's the Red Dragon
That's
Army
right,
camp
yeah,
that you've
yeah.
got on your maps. Yeah. What do you say, Tom?
There's already a plan for that in place, my lady.
Oh, this is wonderful. You are a godsend. And she will also say to you, I also intend to spend some time communicating with Habakkuk to see if he will answer my prayer.
I think he might.
It's a most wise decision, my lady.
Okay, so she will say, Roni's not in a position to travel just yet, but if I may make a suggestion, this evil needs to be contained. The spawning stone needs to be buried.
Yeah,
The what stone?
definitely.
Yeah, we concur.
It's the spawning stone of
Yeah.
the Slin. It's not
Slard.
Slanesh,
Of-
but that's what I've got stuck.
I think,
Slard,
is it-
that's it.
Is it a side slard or a Caesar slard or what? Are we, what?
I'm not an expert in Slard, mate, so I wouldn't know.
I dodge it at every opportunity. Unless
Oh, it goes well with the command, mate. But,
yeah.
cover them.
Did she already say where it was?
Down below.
Yes, down below.
Oh, okay, cool.
Down to the depths.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We've got
Yeah.
a mission.
Okay, yeah.
We've been everywhere here.
Let's not rush down there. Let's go down nice and
Carefully.
slowly. Carefully, yeah.
Sure. So it
Hey,
is
mate, we're gonna
pitch.
go down, open all the doors, all in one go. We're not going to stop.
You're not.
You're not a Harper, Tom.
Your
Stop
surname's
it.
not Harper. Is exactly what I was going to say. As it descends down, it's descending into more darkness. So obviously you have your sources of light available to you, but the level of the fortress that hasn't been fully this level of the fortress hasn't been fully excavated. A 30-foot wide chasm is split in two, spanned by a makeshift. I'm not doing this much justice. Let me start again. This level of the fortress hasn't been fully excavated. A 30-foot wide chasm splits it in two, spanned by makeshift wooden footbridges. On the far side of the chasm, digging implements surrounded by an 8-foot tall crystal glows with a noxious orange light. On the near side of the chasm, a hulking red form covered in squirming shapes digs through broken crates. So, what we will do, gentlemen, is I will present the map for you, and then we'll roll some dice. I'm aware of the fact that it's 10 past.
Well, we've got 22 minutes. See what we can do.
There's a chance we're going to go over, unless you wish to.
No, I think I've got it in me.
I can survive.
You can
To be
survive?
fair, I'm the one that I'm always happy to get late anyway. I'm not the one that it really affects. So
Jeff Tarango.
Okay.
it is Jeff Tarango that it affects. You're right.
That famous American tennis player.
So I believe Haste has gone and Shield of Faith has gone.
Yeah, in the last 10 minutes.
That's
So
an
I will
hour.
take
Was it
off.
10?
Off.
Has he noticed us, Dave?
Yeah. As soon as you descend, as soon as you step down, the light. He's sort of rooting around here almost unintelligibly, and then you see if you can see the red slard. So this is a fully converted red slard, and around him on the picture, if you can see it, you've got the tadpoles squirming around as well
on the ground.
Yeah. Let me just in case Martin is watching still, he can't see the picture. So there, bottom left-hand corner, you see the red slard with the slardy tadpoles crawling around him. I didn't copy and paste the picture onto the. Okay, so right. The only thing I can do here is I'm just going to take Arthas and move him slightly over the chasm, so you can see the crystal, because the crystal is glowing, creating its own light source to the south, which is why you can see it. Okay. So happy with the situation. You've got two of these things going across. The red slard surrounded by the slardy tadpoles. So let's roll initiative then.
All right. Donkey droppings.
Wow.
Oh no! No!
An unexpected bell end.
Yeah, because we're rolling at the same time. Have you all done? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't really roll that 3. It was some sort of glitch. And,
I'm pretty sure I rolled like a 19 there, Dave. I don't know how I ended up with a 3.
I'm distinctly sure a natural 20. Yeah.
If only there was some way for me to prove that you didn't. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so as this thing looks, hello. As this thing looks towards you, he charges straight in towards, and all of these tadpoles are going to move with him as he charges to.
Me? Come on, bring it.
I said one of them's late.
One of them's late to the party. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tadpole C.
Have I not rolled Tadpole C? Thanks. Oh no, Tadpole C.
There he is.
So,
He's got a 9.
Oh yeah. I see. Right, let me just have a look at slide. Okay, yeah. No, he's just going to charge forward. He's just almost unintelligibly going to charge towards Arthas.
Yeah, bring it, fat boy.
Right, so it tries. The first thing it tries to do is swing with its claws, and it's going to roll 23 to hit Arthas.
I am going to cast shield.
So that's 26. I've got to roll to hit you now. So second attack with its claws is an 8, and it tries to bite at you in frustration. 13. Talk us through, because that's the first time you've done it, Mark. What happens when Arthas casts shield?
Well, I decided I'd like to think of it as it's like the edge of I've got a kite shield, and the edges just sort of extend, so it becomes a huge round shield, but the extra bit is all sort of divine, translucent divine energy. Just puts this big barrier in front of him.
Yeah, so he sort of clashes off this divine energy as he has finished his turn. Kelevendros, you're first to act.
So Kel's going to step up next to Arthas, creating the Dragonlance meat grinder. Bonus action is going to cast Thunderous Smite.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit him in the face.
There you go for it.
That's a 14 to hit, which I'm going to guess misses.
Oh, this is going to be a long combat.
14 is exactly what you need to hit him.
Yes! Okay. That's 16 points of slashing damage. Oh, max damage.
That's not bad.
And then he takes 8 points of thunder damage. And then can have a
he
strength saving
seems
throw.
slightly resistant to the thunder damage.
Okay.
And a what? Sorry.
A strength saving throw, please.
Okay. It also seems as if, from his extraplanar nature, that he's going to be resistant to most forms of magic that kind of involve saving throws. He rolls a 15.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. Just,
So he's not
but
pushed
fine.
back.
And not prone, yeah.
Yeah.
Beat it by 1. Well, beat it by 2. He needed 14 for DC was.
Okay. So second attack.
Then, and then Thundering Smite goes now, doesn't it?
Yeah, you've discharged, haven't you?
Yeah, discharged. So, second attack. An 18 to
hits.
hit.
Yeah.
And I will expend a second level spell slot for a Divine Smite.
Okay.
Because we're going in hard.
Okay.
Go big or go home.
What she said.
That's it. So that's 13 points of slashing damage. And it's take off the spell slot. Smite down the bottom. So 3d8 radiant. 3. Boom.
36.
13 points of radiant damage.
Gotcha. Done. Anything else?
That's everything, mate. Thank you very much. I literally don't think I could do any more if I tried.
Okay. So Tadpole A. Now, you see these things squirming around its arm. It leaps towards Kelevendros. As it leaps towards you, what I'm going to say is it sort of squirms to the back of you. I'm going to give it an attack with advantage.
Oh no! I've
Against
used my
Kel.
reactions as well.
That's not great. That's 20. That's not bad, actually. 22.
That hits.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Not much
I don't
damage.
understand how you're going with that's not great.
Yeah, well, it's you know how they're all on D&D Beyond. It was on 10 and it just went 18.
Yeah.
So just little bites. These are sort of ankle bites, but that's 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay, Roger.
Tadpole D. What they're going to do is start swarming Kel. So this is with advantage. 20.
Hits.
That's 4 points.
4.
Piercing. Oh.
Okay.
Have they got intelligence? Have they the little bleeders?
No, that you're not getting much intelligence. This is just sort of feral ferocity.
Yeah,
this
just
is
running at the nearest fella and trying to bite his testes, sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right. The ones that their daddy is pointing towards, basically.
Yeah.
That's 14 to hit you from that Tadpole.
Misses.
Nope.
Yeah, which takes us to Tadpole B, who's going to go the other side and try and flank from that. No, 24. That's a natural 20.
Yeah, that hits. For sure.
Oh, I've used my freaking fake.
Only 5 points of damage for a crit.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that takes us to Leggit then.
Okay. Am I going to provoke an opportunity attack from these two tadpoles
No.
in front of me, next to Kel?
No, you're kind of...
I'm going to...
Yeah, go on.
No. I'm kind of what?
Well, you're sort of
outside
almost
the
10 feet up there. So that's 10 feet up,
Right.
5 feet up, and then ground level.
It's going to move 20 feet. I would.
You can jump
would,
off to there safely, and then yeah, that's fine, mate. We'll say it's 20 feet to get to there. Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to bonus action steady aim and cast chromatic orb.
You've moved.
Like 3rd level. Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah.
No.
All right.
Oh.
Let's just. I'll cast chromatic orb anyway at 3rd level.
Okay.
Or cold damage.
At the big lad.
The big lad, yes.
Yeah. What type of damage, mate? Sorry.
Cold.
Cold. Okay.
20.
20 hits.
I'm gonna need 2 more D8. It's at 3rd level.
Okay.
That's 23 points of cold damage.
Yeah. Okay. It's resistant to cold damage. Only takes 11.
Yeah.
Anything else from Leggit?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he's done.
Tadpole C is going to start squirming around towards Leggit.
It's seen the lad, it's coming.
Seeing the little lad throw cold shit at its dad. Rolls an 8 to hit you. Clearly misses.
Yeah.
Nordan's turn.
So Nordan is going to. Yeah. So I'm going to throw an ice knife. I'm going to aim sort of back. Why isn't this doing what I'm doing? Why wouldn't this do what I want it to do? There we go. So I'm going to aim for that square there on the creature. So when it explodes, it doesn't hit Cal in the face.
Sure.
In the face.
So I'm doing this at 2nd level. So this is my to hit. 14.
Misses.
Oh.
Oh, hold on. Red slot. No, 14 is exactly what you need to hit. I do beg your pardon. It was 15 in the K-Pack.
This is piercing damage to the creature.
Yeah.
So he takes 4 points of piercing damage.
Isn't it cold?
No. So the next bit's cold.
Gotcha.
Do you know what I mean? So he's created the ice knife, he's thrown it, pierced, and then boom.
Yeah.
So him and the 2 little squiggly things at his feet need to make a dex saving throw. 16, please, Dave.
Yeah.
Okay. He rolls 9. The tadpoles, top to bottom, roll 16.
Both of them.
And 18.
Oh wow. This is not how I wanted it to go. But it's 3d6 cold damage to the big guy then.
Yeah.
Which is 9.
9 half to 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, I think it was obvious that that was not who I was aiming it mostly at, but hey ho.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame, mate.
Maintain the high ground.
Okay. Arthas then.
Right, I've got my go planned out. Right, okay. I'm going to take a mad swing at Milado right in front of me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pump my last Squire's precise strike thing into it.
Okay.
Which will give me advantage. So, here we go. Attack. Longsword with advantage. Well, this is for what's it with a to cast me cantrip. I think
Booming Blades.
Actually,
yeah.
No, it's going to be the other one. It's going to be fire.
Green Flame Blade.
Yeah, but I've renamed it Divine Flame Blade, so it's not green.
Okay.
So, do I hit with 17?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So it's going to be. This is the standard slashing damage from the sword. 9. Then go away. Oh, dice roll. Does a D8 extra to him and a D8 to another creature within 5 feet. 1 to the main lad, and the nearest one to me, the nearest tadpole.
Yeah.
Is it D8 it takes? Let's just double check. Yeah. So D8 on the other ladder as well. Here we go. 4 damage to him.
Okay.
Then, bonus action, I'm going to drop a level 3 healing word on Tom, which means he can attack.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't use a level 3, mate.
Oh, what? Use
Use a lower level, mate. I'm not
okay,
that
I'll use a level. Well, I'll use a level 1. I've got loads of no.
All they've done so far has hurt my feelings.
Right, here we go.
You need to roll your D8 for your precise strike as well.
Oh shit! Yeah, sorry. Another 5.
5. They seem resistant to the fire
Right.
as well. And then your healing word for Kelevendros, who can then
At
use his
level
reaction.
2. Yeah, so he gains 9 hit points, and I'll ask if he'll hit the salad, the big salad again.
Fair enough. Going for the big salad. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Just give it some serious hurting.
Gonna re-roll that one. It's 14.
Hey. 14. It was on 13. How does it die?
Literally just cuts it in twain, straight through the middle.
Nice.
And that was the end of my go.
Hey.
That was quite good.
Good turn. So that takes us to Kelevendros. You've got these 5 little swarmy things around there.
Yeah, so the one that Mark's done a little bit, the one that looks a little bit more singed.
Yeah,
we're gonna go for him first. 12 to hit.
Hits exactly what you need to hit him.
Nice. Gonna re-roll both those twos because I can. Go on, give me something better. 7, so what's my plus to that?
Plus
4, so 11 points total.
Okay, so how do you squish that one?
Literally just flap the blade. I think it just comes down and makes a nice little.
Nice. So as you're squishing it, one from behind tries to bite your ankle.
Bastard.
Fair enough.
Tom, don't you get to attack?
18.
Exactly a hit.
I'll read my reaction to make it miss.
Okay.
Well,
It's
make you re-roll, I should say.
re-rolls an 18.
Oh, bollocks.
Yeah. 3 damage. Takes us to.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they're still flanking
Tom,
out.
don't you get 2 attacks?
I do, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, you're all right.
Go on, mate.
I thought it was. I'm sorry. I thought it was a reaction. I thought it was as a reaction you were doing that.
Well, that looks like a hit, I reckon. If it's
25
not, I'm
to
going to
hit.
shit me pants.
Yeah.
It's more than I got last time, so re-roll that one. So 9. So 11 points of damage.
Yeah, so that's the second one in front of you squished.
Yeah, same thing. Just using the flat of the blade. Just don't care
Sound.
about people.
Okay. So that takes us to. This is just a normal attack against you, but they're behind you now, so they're. Rolls a natural 1. Leggit's turn with the one in front of you.
I'm going to go for a bonus action steady aim and target the ones next to Kel
Okay.
with my sling.
Sure. So it's just because you're within combat range, melee range of this one, so it's just going to be a flat roll.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, man. 21 to hit.
21 does hit, so you get your sneak attack on top.
7 points plus sneak attack.
Nice.
That's 14.
That kills one.
Get down.
just not touching you today, am I? Anything else from Leggit?
He's going to bonus action disengage, I think, and move away
Seems fair.
from the temple.
Yep. So
Move.
yeah, you've got 40 feet of movement. You can get all the way around there, which means Slad C is going to move into Arthas and going to miss, I'm guessing. 21 to hit Arthas.
Just hit me. What a bugger.
3 point.
What type of damage?
It's piercing.
No damage.
Do you know, funny enough, I was going to say, I'm going to take that damage for you, but there's no need.
The shame of it is, Dave, you got to celebrate because you actually hit him, but then he's just like, nah.
Shrug yourself. Go on then, Nordan's turn.
Well, they seem to be immune to a lot of magic, so I have a longbow. I'm going to try and shoot the one that's just bit Arthas.
Okay, so Tadpole
Why
C,
not?
go for it. Yeah.
For a 17?
17 hits.
Go on, Sam.
4 points of damage.
Ooh.
Minimal damage.
Yeah. Arthas.
Right. So what have we got standing still?
One
one
injured
that's just
tadpole
bit,
and
yeah.
one fresh.
Okay. Rightio. Fresh tadpole.
Yep.
I've run out of precise strike, so I'm just going to give him a booming cheesecake in the face.
Go for it.
Booming cheesecake. Where are you? 25.
25 hits and your damage.
So, longsword damage, 6. Thunder damage, which it's going to resist, is D8. Another 6.
3.
And I'm going to. Who's taken any damage? Has anyone taken damage?
So you and Tom.
I'll do a first level bonus action, first level doofus on Tom so he can attack again.
Sam, take that.
Man, so that is going to give you not that much, but better than a kick in the hamsters. Where is it?
Roll your attack then, Tom. It's going to be the one nearest to you, I'm guessing.
Get 4 hit points as well.
Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. 21 to hit.
21 hits. It's a 1 hit point, mate. You feel free to roll your damage.
15 overkill.
Yeah, that's just a stain now.
That's not even a big stain. So that is now Kel's turn. You've got 1 left.
So just healing himself up. So yeah, I'll step up and I'll wait him as many times as it takes, I think.
Sure. Probably once.
24. Yeah.
Yeah. You've got to do 6 to him, mate.
14 points damage, no reroll.
Okay. Right. Let's continue just for a little while because we've got the other side of this canyon to kind of explore.
Right.
What are you thinking?
I'm just going to drop myself a quick 1 point, 1 measly point out of my lay on hands pull to make himself back up full.
Okay. Why not?
So what can we see this side? I can see all these crates and barrels and stuff. Is there anything there before we proceed?
Yeah, it's mostly excavation gear with this light, this sort of reddish orangey glow coming from the stone itself as it's been excavated. There's a wheelbarrow next to it. This drop, you can't see the bottom. It's beyond your scope. This is the shortest way over. I think that's some 25 feet over that one, and the second one's about 35 feet to cross over, with a landing either side. This is the wall of the cavern itself.
We hear anything like any waves or anything coming from the bottom of the chasm?
You roll a perception for me then.
No, it's a 7.
Yeah, no, you're not picking up anything. It's just too dark down there.
And do these bridges look sturdy enough to take our weight?
As you're looking around, you can see tracks, booted footprints, and clawed footprints of humanoids and draconians seem to be going backwards and forwards. And they're recent bridges, so they've held what looks like teams of humans and draconians going backwards and forwards. So they seem sturdy. They seem to be, they're not rotten. They're, it's good quality.
Fresh wood.
I've got an idea. Okay. Tie them together to north. Go across one at a time, and the rest of us, we make sure there's people holding the rope when everyone goes. So if you fall through, you might take some hit smashing into the side, but you're not going to fall 4 million feet and die.
First off, I need to just quickly run off for a second. Second off, I'm glad we all missed out on I think the important part of that plan.
Out.
Am I?
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, you never cut out. I don't know why.
So someone was censoring you.
It was effectively just tie the ropes together so we can go across one at a time. So we make sure that if one of us does fall in, they're not going to fall to their death 100,000 feet down that crack.
Yeah,
whoever misses.
Yeah, it seems reasonable to me, mate. The other two disappeared, but it seems reasonable.
I may as well smoke a salad. Probably with some paprika.
We've won on salad before, Mark.
We've won on salad before. Won on salad before.
That should be you, mate.
It is. I just turned around and where's everyone gone? Marty's just said he's still there. Hello, Marty. I think we're going to finish in a minute. I don't know if we're going to finish now, actually. I don't know if Sam's had to go.
I don't know. Dog might need to go out. I couldn't say.
So what was the plan? You're tying yourselves together, and someone's going to go first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Who's going to step across first then?
I would suggest.
Probably should be. I would suggest me, just because I'm the lightest character.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. So I was gonna. The only thing I wonder is Arthas or myself, being the more heavily armored, should stay on the safe side in case something goes wrong. Because we're the heaviest and therefore the hardest to pull off the side, if that makes sense. So we're almost like an anchor.
Okay. You going across the short bridge or the long bridge?
I would say. Can you check to see if it's trapped there, bro? As the resident rogue.
Yeah, can I just test the bridge itself and just have a look for any traps?
You can. I was
just for it to step on.
I was just going to say, all right, chill out, Admiral Akbar. Yeah, you step as you step onto the bridge. To the south, a second Slardy creature makes himself visible to you as he steps from behind the stone and throws a fireball at you. So
position me there.
Because I wanted to. You were sort of you've tied yourself up so you're all quite close to each other. And the suggestion that I'd received was that Leggit's going to go first as he's the lightest, and the two plate wearers are going to be at the back as ballast in case something does go wrong.
Yeah.
So that put Nordan second. So here's my question. Did we want to roll initiative and then leave it there?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
It's going to be another good half an hour fight, I reckon.
Okay. So this Slardy is green as opposed to the red.
Initiative rolls again, by the way. Has anyone noticed?
Oh, mate, sterling work, Mark, as ever.
Yeah, I haven't beaten anyone in the party, and I've only beaten anything once.
So let me just. I am going to tell you the words for today, Mark, because we've had 2 external goes. Jason's went with summon.
Yeah,
which was a really good effort.
Yeah,
I thought, and Martin, one of our mates at work, went with chicken. Sam went with chimpanzee. Tom went with prepare, and Andy went with liberate.
Oh, they're all good ones.
But did you know you said salad again?
I did. I was taking the risk that no one would go with it.
You're a tease, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
You're a tease. Right, so we've got this combat to finish when we return next time.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Cheers, gents.
I was starting to feel tough until the other one arrived.
I can't hit you. I can't hit you at the minute.
Well.
You're about to have a fireball thrown at you, so we'll have to see what happens after that.
Yeah,
but,
that'll be fun.
until the next. Oh, hold up! I'll tell you what we'll do. Just before you do disappear, is I'm going to say when I've penciled in the next one. See, it's almost a month again. 22nd of April is the closest that I can fit us in.
Don't forget, check out the Viking song, and yeah, if you want to see the reason people like to watch Pathfinder, I'll put a link to that as well. Right, take it easy, guys. I shall hopefully see you in the not too distant future.
Cheers, Mark. I'll try and fit another one in sooner than that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. But if not, 22nd of April.
Yeah, take care.
Right, easy, Mark.
Bye.